This is what I thought going into it though. Like, it's weird that it's that high of a famed item chance even. Why? This is the same chance we're getting. This is like, so late game Orc Warlord camps are like 57%. This was like a 47% chance on a famed item for Reavers. Those aren't even chosen. I think you'd like to pick up Nimble. Okay. The Orc Shields did a lot of work in this fight because they're willing to beat them down. Archers leveled. So this is killing a frenzy on the other ones, I guess. Fatty Badger Pants at the level. Nice. Okay, took some pretty heavy wounds there. No surprises. All right. 41 tools is basically a famed item. I don't agree with that assessment. Would have been nice to actually have a famed item. All right, well, let's go get paid. Kind of cool to clear the camp. Glad we took it. So that's why I'm looking at that. I'm like, man, it really depends what that 14 means. It turned out it meant 19. 19 was doable. If those had been Raiders, I think it would have been a similar fight. Maybe even harder because the Raiders would have had pikes. There's 2 Raiders and a Hedge Knight and a Sellsword here. The Sellsword's pretty cheap too. What are they buying at? 20. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would love to sell you stuff at 20. All right. Where do I keep getting these bows from? We want to keep 2 bows, but not more than 2. Don't need another crossbow. They drop a lot of shitty gear, don't they? It's enough for the Hedge Knight if we want it. Barely. Need to sell some of these too. Kind of like the maces in that fight. Makes me feel safe. Probably unreasonably so to feel safe because the mace is just like the daze buff is only a 30% buff, but makes me feel safe inside. I want to keep the 2 hammers. So just 2 hammers though. I want to hold on to 2 maces. The one I have equipped. Okay. Thanks, Sully. A lot of stuff floating in our inventory right now that we may or may not actually want to use. Alright, so that's what we've sold down to. We need ammunition. 204 is not what we want to pay for ammunition. To 11k. Don't have a big buffer. Alright, I need to take a quick break here. Throw food in the microwave, etc. Get that taken care of for today. We should think about what we want to do for this. This is quite an expensive Hedge Knight. Does come with a 2-handed sword, but I'm less excited about 2-handed swords than I've ever been before. We have a potential cheaper sellsword. Sellsword, pretty good background. Much cheaper too, apparently 11 less. And he's a level 5 hedge knight. It's not nothing. Then there's a level 4 raider and a level 2 raider for 31 that are decently priced as well. We should figure out something, but I don't know which ones. Tryout's not free. We can't just try out. We have to be aware of the fact that if we try out more than one of those, we're probably not able to afford the other one. So got to think about that as we're working through this as well. But I'll be back in just a second. You guys let me know what we want to do for these, and I'll see you shortly. Maybe I'll put up a poll. So you have to work out the math for yourself, I think. So the tryout is 1,800 on this. So this is barely enough. This would be 10.8 to try out and hire if he's any good. The math for this one is 591 on this. This is 33, 34 we're looking for there. And these are about 1,000 each to try out. So we do need frontline badly, and raiders, sellswords, and hedge knights are quite good frontline. So we should definitely do something like that. We're also a little bit low on tools and we're out of ammunition, so we will have to buy to resupply. So we can't spend 11k or 10k even. We can probably only spend like 8k, 9k maybe. So anyways, I'll be back in a few minutes. See you guys in about 5. Oh yeah? Hordes of low-quality brothers is not actually my favorite thing ever. I mean, you'll get some crazy backgrounds that way, I suppose. All right, what do we have? Next up is Beast Slayers. All right, let's try it. What did they do? Start with 3 Beast Slayers and decent equipment. I haven't seen the Beast Slayer background much because it's such a shitty background. Or rather, it's so mediocre and so expensive that I haven't bothered rolling it. So starting with 3 might be interesting. Man, getting her to like 100 HP right now. Be pretty good. No, I mean, started with 7 melee defense though. Add 20 to that, 27. Is this potentially a 2-hander? I don't want to go Colossus if it is. I think I'm going to greed student here. I may regret this. Betty Badger Pants to level up. I wonder if it should be more pikes. Hits. Oh shit! No! I thought it expired. I'm gonna ult it for that. It's not a we deal with their own variants. That's I read that when it ended and she switched forms. I read that as the hex expired. Yes, I'm gonna fucking ult F for that. That's exactly the type of reason why you don't. It's exactly the type of scenario where you do that. It's exactly that. I don't care if you give your life willingly. I'm not giving that life willingly. That's just a stupid thing. So. Elevated cleaver for sure. And you're gonna come down this way. Which one is my heavier armored one? 75, so you're the lighter armored one. There, I guess. Okay. Full. It's ridiculous. He just killed Kex. He was at full. They hit him 5 times with ranged weapons and then killed him. Unreal. No, we dazed him. We hit him in the head and dazed him. We might actually live through this round. Nope. Okay. Okay, fleeing is great. Steinhausen 2 days to the west is probably doable. Drive off brigands east. That's just a straight up accept. We can probably do all 3 missions here and get the initial objective, and then maybe go raid something. Would be nice. I'd really like to raid. Oh, nice food buff apparently from stealing all the food. Some raiders, a few raiders, some thugs, no archers. Do we have a single range guy? We don't. Fuck. I wish. Dogs can net? Yeah, when you get net dogs. They can also be ridden into combat by children or brothers with the tiny attribute. If you try to get one of your huge brothers to ride a dog into combat, the dog will leave your party. It's very unfortunate. No! Colonel Stransky's back! He has no hat. He's done his hair differently. Welcome back. No, it didn't go quite as planned, did it? I mean, it kind of did. I was expecting you to get smacked at least once. But I was hoping for you not to die. Thanks for the donation. It's because that we got spoiled. The first round, he was staggered, so he's like super low in the initiative board. I'm like, yeah, that looks good. We'll get him right where we need him. And then that. Do we dagger him down for our own armor back? He does have my shield. Range skill? It's amazing. Another hit? What? What? No way! That's 236 we just hit, and then we rolled an additional 75% on each of those. Sometimes you get money out of that, though. No. Okay. Feels a little bad. We feel a little disappointed with that outcome. Okay. Yeah, at least it wasn't. Well, my fame was equipped. I think it's out of inventory, but you're right. It's nice that we did not lose that. Oh god, we don't win this fight. All right, brothers, Mr. Bucket, Mr. Bucket. All right. Mr. Bucket's got a fucking shield, though. It is literally just a 1v1. Oh, no! No! You don't get to respec either. This event... You know what they say about rest. Rest when you're dead, Nobu. Rest time. They're both going to be hybrids, right? So let's grab that. What are you doing? Early front line. I think we're dropping the whip as a weapon for now. Oh, this guy with quick hands, you're fine for the moment. I guess you can have a whip. You can have a weapon. And you're going to be on the front with the shield. We have enough of everything to do that. Oh, there's a... I lied. We're going to... Oh, it's not the... Yeah, there before nightfall. This is worthwhile. Oh, we didn't get there before nightfall. Oh. I thought it was the, when I started moving towards it, I thought it was the Citadel. And then I'm like, kind of got committed to it. So we just spent a day running north for no reason. We peek here. They're over. Yeah, I'm going to apologize to you guys right now. They're going to nerf disarm, and it's going to be my fault. Sorry, guys. Confident archers. Confident hunter. Feels so good, man. He's so confident. His confidence is inspiring. They are stunnable. Thanks for the assist, guys. Appreciate that. The appropriate response if you like misclick and go to a stupid square or do something really dumb that you wouldn't do 99 out of 100 times but you're distracted, what you yell is, "That's XCOM, baby." And then you just start the game again at day 3 until you get past it. It's really important. You can't miss these. All right. So we're back. Sorry for that. Had to eat. Have eaten. Mr. Subwell was gone. I missed Gas Pipe. Thank you for the sub. All right. So what do we decide, chat? Who are we taking? Do you want to throw $9,000 down the drain? I don't think so. Let's take a look at the stats of these. Oh, we do have 2 whips. Thank you. Good call. All right. Let's take a look for the current Battle Brother builds. What does a Raider have? Raider has a very tiny hit to resolve. 3 to resolve. Otherwise, totally dead average on everything except melee attack, which is plus 12, the same as basically everybody, right? Same as a Hedge Knight. He's actually better melee attack minimum than a Hedge Knight. Same maximum. Same defense rolls. He's missing the 12 HP the Hedge Knight gets and the 9 stam. Gets the same melee defense though. And doesn't lose initiative. I think Raiders are fine. They have shitty background rolls, but... or shitty events, rather. Where's the promised pole? Yeah, I guess if I'm going to give the illusion of democracy, I should give the illusion of democracy. I mean, this guy is so cheap. We're not trying him out, right? Let's try him out. It's dexterous, which is a nice one. Greedy sucks. Funny part is, even with no stars, like he's still better than any of the frontliners we'd have. We're just not going to take him, unfortunately. This is basically a 1 star is what this means, is a 1-star attack. Alright, let's take a look at Werner the Crow. 1 melee attack, 1 melee defense, and swift. Plus resolve. That seems pretty good. I don't think we can afford the Hedge Knight, chat. We certainly can't afford to try him out. Let's try out this guy as well. Fear of Greenskins, disloyal. So that's a dismiss. So we're gonna hire this guy. Try this guy out. We'd like to save 5k for now. We'd like to come back for this guy at some point. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Alright, 59-12. 59-7. Where's 59 on this roll? It feels really low. But yeah, that is really low. So he could have had up to 67. And his minimum is 59. Yeah, so that's min roll on attack. Not low roll, it's a straight min roll. What else did we... So HP is 50 to 60 base, so we min rolled HP, min rolled melee attack. We actually min rolled melee defense. Melee defense is the minimum it could be is 6 and the max it can be is 10. So we basically min rolled melee defense. Resolve can be between 30 and 37. So we min rolled resolve. Fatigue can be between 92 and 100. So we hit in the middle of ground of that. So we basically min rolled attack, defense, HP, and resolve. Jesus Christ, man. Do we just get rid of him? Like, he's still probably better than a lot of the people we're running with. Right? Like, he ends up with 25 on this, so he ends up with 84 attack, 27 defense, 32 defense even. Well, he doesn't... Yeah, I mean, I like 50 resolve on my front line. The fact that this is 30 is pretty bad. What it means is we would need we'd need 4 max rolls into resolve, 5 max rolls into HP. That's 9 of the levels. We're gonna always level melee attack and melee defense. And that leaves nothing for stamina. This could be nimble if we can get the resolve and HP fixed, but even that HP is not gonna be impressive with nimble. We don't want like 70 HP nimble. I think this guy is probably... I think we probably get rid of him. I think like he's trying to do too many things at once. Or rather, we're trying to fix too many stats at once. What do you mean? How is resolve calculated? Is it from base stats or a percentage? What does that question mean? I don't understand it. Like try to rephrase that. We can see his resolve. This is his resolve. If you mean how are morale checks resolved? I think we're getting rid of him. I mean, unless he like max rolls all the time. Do we just keep him as an early... Oh man, he's gonna be expensive though, right? With shitty events. 31 daily. So about twice any other brother, except our hunter. Well, there's the max rolls we need. He's just gonna be stamina. Alright, we'll keep him for a little bit. I don't know how long. This is dang newbie. Roll well, buddy. Worried about fatigue on him late. Okay. Your resolve check is X doesn't mean 60 is double as good as 30 or I don't know. Flourish here. I'm pretty sure it's linear. I don't think it changes weirdly. I think 60 resolve is double 30 resolve in terms of its utility. I believe so. All right. I hate that he min-rolled attack and defense. That sucks. I mean, the whole point of picking up this background is accelerated attack and defense. Sucks to see it so low. Increased unaccelerated. Don't know why I use that sometimes like that. Not my intent. All right. Where are we headed? Need missions. Could take 2 unholds. with archers. We're out of ammo though. 10, 10, 14. No, we did refill. Missing some bolts here. We could just make it a bow for the fight. Seems reasonable. How are we gonna level this guy? That's a fair question. Ask a modder. I don't know. Ask someone who has access basically to the code, and that would probably get you the answer. I think it's just literally twice as good, but we'll see. Just hid behind a tree. Clever on hold. Thought I checked all my archers before we started this fight on their ammunition. Looks good. Really? Enemy with great axe causes a bigger hit than enemy with a knife? It makes sense in some level, but it's weird that it's coded that way. I knew that you, what was that? Is there a chosen in there? 4 to 6 chosen. There's some benefit in fighting chosen right now? I don't think there are. I don't think there is. Like, we don't want their armor. The weapons they give us, we can get off the Reavers. There's no champion with that. We're happy just to carry on and buy some ammo. Alright, there's a mission here. There's a Hedge Knight for 4,900 with a mace. Not sure, Sully. 18. Well, let's take a look. 18 is good enough to sell at. We're pretty happy about that. We can sell the trade goods. That gives us a little bit of money to play with. Not a lot, but a little bit. Get rid of the crossbow, potentially. Though I did kind of want to mess around with the crossbow build. I don't think I'm going back to flails right now. Let's just get rid of them. Maybe one more arming sword, although we're starting to get pretty light on one-handed weapons. That's 6.8. Ammunition costs are very expensive here again. We might be able to just cheat a little bit on ammunition because we have ammunition stockpiled. So we can maybe wait a little bit on that. I think I want to look at the Hedge Knight. We'll do a crossbow build. Yeah, of course I'll do a crossbow build if I drop a named crossbow. I actually really like that about this expansion, that there seems to be enough changes to the weapon systems that you probably can do builds based on, in part, what drops, not just like going into it with the build, which is really cool. Need a second ammo case there. Alright, so we're looking to buy the Hedge Knight, huh? Brute, greedy, triple fatigue, no stats in relevant locations. Goodbye. Debated. Alright, that's the mission. No, we're not doing that shit. Okay. Oh, it just saved us hours, the tryout mod there, for sure. 24 opponents. The Walking Dead. Let's burn their layers down. Fuck yeah. Okay, we need ammunition. Haven't been south in a while. There is one more citadel down here. It's probably where we want to go. It's just going to be annoying that we can't really take fights until... We can only take really one more fight till we get ammunition. We did come up here north just to interact with the citadels for recruits. So maybe we go south, get some money again. Where's our cash cow, Ellenberg? Let's get back down to Ellenberg. I guess we run this way then. The road's the quickest way, really. Surprised by that. Didn't check tool cost there. Be nice to jump some mercenary companies, but we're not going to do that until Noble War, I don't think. Alright, what do we have? Rated by greenskins. Relatively cheap militiaman. Not that I like that background. 202 tools, good enough. A little bit of food. Okay. Keep moving. Why is this burning? Like, what's making it burn? Ambush trade routes, so their prices are gonna suck. There's a farmhand here. Double melee defense irrational. Not exactly what I want. Ammunition at 228. Nope. I'm not taking a 3-skin contract. Where is this? Right, we're basically where we came from. Brigands. Yeah, we will take that mission. That's good for us. I just have a net or two. I need some fucking arrows. I think we have enough arrows for this fight, right? We can start leveling. Dang newbie. See what we're actually getting into. I think 5 archers is a sweet spot. No.
You have returned.
Another month, another anniversary.
Thank you, Tina C, for the resub. I hate this event. I want this event out of my games. I'm dead serious about this. Like, a lot of my joy is being able to throw dead brothers into, That's fucking painful. Your resub covered the event message. We got drunkard on our best archer. So minus 10 range defense. So bad. I hate that event. Just absolutely despise it. What happened to my armor here, 240? Straight up 10, minus 10 accuracies. It supposedly gives 10% damage. It seems fucking terrible to me. Really? That's it? So frustrating.